What specific moments or experiences led to me questioning my abilities as a psychic medium? Whew. Okay, I am gonna not edit this and I am just gonna go totally vulnerable and raw because I know there has to be people out there who struggle with this feeling. First off, there is a whole side of the world that does not believe in psychic and mediumship. I know we're evolving. I mean, tarot is being sold at Walmart, and sage packets are being sold at Walmart and different convenience stores, and that's a big deal. And we're in a time right now where everybody is like really trying to evolve and trying to understand things inward, and that's like really awesome. But my God, I have questioned my psychic and mediumship abilities most of my life. I have had so many moments where I saw things one way, but then the energy beneath the energy told me something completely different. And then I feel like I was gaslit and invalidated by the people that I've surrounded myself with. Well, also too, I couldn't really not surround myself with, they were my family, okay? I grew up in a cult, for God's sake. Okay, well, I mean, if you identify Jehovah's Witnesses as a cult, then yes, that would be a cult. But I literally didn't know any different, okay? But I spent most of my entire childhood focused on being present, in various ways with, the religion that I was in. And also I struggled because I'm really afraid of what people think of me. And honestly speaking, even doing this work right now, I have an all-time fear right now about the fear of judgment of other people. And I literally feel like I think too much about what other people think of me. And that makes me feel immense pressure being a psychic and a medium, because a lot of the information I get, it don't make logical sense how I got the information. And I'm freaking petrified of that. I'm really genuinely scared. I'm my own worst enemy. I was trained from an early age to believe that everything intuitive is wrong. And so even though that was the case, I still spent so much time working with an Aztec warrior guide my entire childhood. But that didn't change the fact that I still questioned everything, and I thought it was partly in my imagination. And then I went through a spiritual awakening, and then everything changed and shifted. This is me in my raw authenticity, okay? I am 90% unsure of most of things in my life, and then the other 10% I've got a pretty good idea of what to do. And if I just don't stress out too much, everything ends up working out really good. And I know that maybe this sounds a little bit too much for some people, and I'm rambling right at the moment, but if I'm being really authentic and honest here, I think a large part of my own identity has been shaped around what other people think of me. And so, of course, naturally doing a business and having a spiritual journey that's equating to psychic and mediumship work, I'm going to naturally be petrified at times. And I feel like I've gone through self-doubt. I've gone through imposter syndrome. I've gone through a lot just even starting this business. And I feel like now I'm at a point where I'm going through a deepening of awareness and understanding of different spiritual concepts, and it's changing the way that I see everything, the way that I identify, the way that I understand energy. And I feel like that in of itself is causing me a lot of inner turmoil. So it's only natural that I would look to the only thing that I'm really comfortable with, which is what other people think. And so this is me posting a video about one of my deepest, darkest freaking fears on social media. And it's just out there. Okay, but we're doing this. I'm not getting rid of this video. We're going to deal with this. Okay, so then I'm just going to ask myself another question here on camera. What do we do with this information? When we're aware that we have this issue, what do we do next? Well, I'm just going to say right now, The big thing that I feel like I need to lean more into is my sense of integrity. I know that I'm not defined by what other people think of me. And in fact, I am unique. I have unique perspectives. I have a unique connection with spirit. And I need to own that. I need to love on that. And I think there's a level of being honest and transparent that's really great. And then there's also this other understanding that I need to have that it's okay to not know everything. And can I lean into being comfortable with myself with not knowing everything?